everybody, so we've made this portfolio that's specifically tailored to you. We have our allocations towards, let's say 50% the S&P 500. We have some growth, we have some value, we have some bond index funds in there. And it's doing well. You have a year like 2024, or 2023 for that matter, where the S&P does fantastic. And that part of the portfolio grows larger in proportion than the other parts of the portfolio. So now our mix is off. What do we do? Hey everybody, welcome back. If I haven't met you yet, my name is Bill. I'm a certified financial planner. Today we're talking about portfolio rebalancing, what it is, why you might want to think about doing it, how it works, and how often you should do that. So basically, portfolio rebalancing is when we have a diversified portfolio. And like I mentioned in our example before, there are times when a particular asset class will outperform relative to the other asset classes that are in the portfolio. Last year, the S&P 500 did fantastic. So if you had an index fund relative to a bond fund, for example, that is going to outperform, and that overall part of the pie is going to grow larger in proportion. So the overall percentage or allocations, let's say on our stocks, might go from 70% to 80%, for example. And the bond portions might drop from 30 to 20% in this example. Well, that's going to throw the whole strategy off. It's going to throw the whole strategy off kilter. And it really can change the overall portfolio's risk away from the target allocations, from what our friends and ourselves are comfortable with. And so if we built a portfolio that truly is perfectly suited to ourselves, we want to stick with that. We want to stick with our allocations, at least in the short term, unless our goals change and time horizon shrinks. So we need to bring the portfolio back to balance, or harmony, if you will. And this process is called portfolio rebalancing. So portfolio rebalancing is defined as the process of selling positions that have outperformed relative and buying others to bring the portfolio back to its target allocation. And you can do this on an annual basis, semi-annual, quarterly. I think personally annual is fine. There's different types. I'm not going to get into it because this is more of an introduction, but there's a constant proportion portfolio insurance and smart beta rebalancing. That's a little bit, maybe we'll address that on in a different video. But I think that just as an introduction, just know to do your rebalancing at least on an annual basis. So it is important to remember that while rebalancing is generally a very good idea, it can come with some transaction cost. It really depends on the custodian. Sometimes the client or investor will have to do it themselves. Maybe they have an advisor do that for them. And the other downside is that you could miss out on some gains if some of the positions that are being sold to rebalance have what's called momentum, and they're continuing on an upward trend. So just be aware of that, but in my mind it's an okay trade-off, because we really want to stick to the target allocation that we have, because if it's truly perfectly suited for you. So I hope this introduction into what portfolio rebalancing is was helpful. Hopefully everyone learned something. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Be good to yourself, good to others.